I don't think so. I can really. It'll be very, for me, I think nobody will cast me in a stereo kind of a role.
I don't think so.
I think they would be wasting me, I feel. So when they come to me, which, they know and if it is also little less layered, I try to, speak to the director and writer and collaborate and make it more layered.
Be positive and take in the right spirit. It's flattering. It's something that you feel good about, and everyone notices whatever your work is about eventually.
So I've had the pleasure of going through different kinds of films, and I got parts for performance, and I get to do this where I'm shot in such a glamorous way, so I'm enjoying both. I've not experienced that prejudice, so I'm lucky.
Hi guys, this is Ankita. You're tuned into PeepingMoon.com, and today with us we have the team of the night manager, and I'm going to start with the youngest member of the crew, Anil Kapur.
So, me? Okay, thank you. Come back.
But jokes apart, we have Anil Kapur, we have Shobita, and we have Aditya Roy Kapoor. Hi sir. Hello guys.
Hi.
Hi.
What is it like, or the introduction should be like we have two or say two good looking people. Too much good looks in one frame.
Three too good looking people.
Three too good looking people in one frame.
But the best is in the middle.
Oh well. Yeah. But starting with you, Anil sir, any introduction which at least of late I have been seeing आपके नाम के साथ जब जुड़ती है, everyone says, oh, you are reversing in age. But do you think it also somewhere the looks part of it just takes
अभी
away?
थोड़ी नजर लग रही है, 3 हफ्ते से बीमार हूँ मैं.
मैंने ये
I don't know, I laugh.
Yeah, I've not been well since the last 2-3 weeks. Okay. So please spread that also.
Yeah.
So थोड़ा सा काला धागा लगा.
नजर.
हाँ, yeah. So I can also fall ill.
Guys, please.
Yeah.
Calm down.
Human.
I'm human, yeah. I have, throat infection. Yeah. But I'm fine now.
What I wanted to ask you, sir, is when everyone starts any interview or any interaction with you that, oh, Anil Kapur, you're the youngest, you look the fittest, and everything, somewhere do they also take away or they sidetrack a little from the body of work you have? And that's humongous when anyone flips through
No,
the
it's
pages
like, initially first 20 years of my career, they would say acting zabardast karta hai, mara looks nahi hai. So I'm used to that also and I'm used to this also. It doesn't matter. I remember because the articles would be, yaar, actor zabardast hai yaar ye. Magar वो presence नहीं है इसमें. Star का जो होता है good looks नहीं है. क्या करें अभी क्या? What can you do? अभी वो जबरदस्त looks है यार. Acting है. So you have to take everything, but you should enjoy every compliment. If they say, you should be happy. Yes. So when they said that, I was happy. When they're saying this, I'm enjoying it. I'm happy about it.
Nice. Aditya,
as long as they're saying good things.
As long as we are saying good things about you, we are not shying away from that. Aditya, you also have suffered from this particular tag for the longest time. It was, oh, he's so good looking. But do you think behind that entire thing of good looks, they discount for the actor you are?
I think Sir said it beautifully that you have anything positive being said should be taken in the right spirit.
Absolutely.
As long as they're saying something positive,
They don't say anything. That's the time you start worrying. कोई बोल ही नहीं रहे यार.
So I mean, it's
looks के बारे में acting के बारे में फिर क्या करेगा फिर यार? कुछ और business.
Time पे आता.
Time पे. अच्छा आदमी है.
So this is.
Time पे फिर इसको घर पे रखो.
So no, genuinely, you can't get, you have to be positive and take in the right spirit. It's flattering. It's something that you feel good about, and everyone notices whatever your work is about eventually. So
But she's been lucky. इसका beginning से दोनों है. Looks भी और acting दोनों.
It's coming to you with actually.
What about that?
Touch wood.
क्या लग रहा है? आगे?
God's gift.
God.
Hardworking also.
Hardworking also.
Hardworking also.
Comes on time also.
Yeah, mostly.
Hey. But Shobita, in any actress case for that matter, हम हमेशा सबसे पहले यही तारीफ करते हैं, oh she's so pretty, oh she's so beautiful. But then the same question also applies for you. Sometimes how pretty you are on and off screen also takes away from the roles which you are part of, or your roles also cut down in that, क्योंकि the glamour factor is too much, and हमें एक पर्टिकुलर एक बहुत एक सीरियस टाइप का रोल आपको नहीं दे सकता है, बहुत ग्लैमरस रखती हैं? क्या ऐसा आपने कभी प्रेजुडिस फेस किया है?
I have never experienced that. In fact, I've started off with slightly more serious roles,
know.
where how I looked was never like a significant part of that
Because
performance.
you came from the pageant background, like that's why.
No. I don't think it had any bearing on my acting career. I started completely afresh with auditions. My first film was Raman Raghav, which is such a departure from this project, for example. So I've had the pleasure of going through different kinds of films, and I got parts for performance, and I get to do this where I'm shot in such a glamorous way. So I'm enjoying both. I've not experienced that prejudice, so I'm lucky.
So it took you quite a while to get to this part of playing a negative character, as I'm hoping it's out and out negative in The Night Manager, if I have to say so.
I don't look at it that way, to be honest with you. I think well, they say, wherever I've read, and it's said in the show also, that it's a khatarnak and the worst man in the world and all.
मौत का सौदा.
Maut ka sauda. And I love hearing that. just love it. Just, there's a glee on my face and eyes. So. Me, like that? Fantastic, yeah. Right? So I love it.
बट कोई ऐसा पर्टिकुलर सर कोई कैरेक्टर स्केच आपने दिमाग में रखा? बिकॉज जिस दौर के सिनेमा से आप हैं, जिससे हम बात करते हैं 80s 90s, द फ्लरिशिंग, वी हैव सीन यू देयर. प्लीज अब ये मुझे गलत उसमें लेके जाएंगे, मैं पूरा सवाल करने दीजिए.
90s,
smashing it
2010 gap.
2000 में I was not working, 2000,
You took a
2010, 2010 to 20
अरे सर, आप
20
मेरा सवाल पूरा करने दीजिए.
30 साल गायब हो गया.
अरे सर, मेरा सवाल सिर्फ ये था सर कि उस दौर में जिस तरीके से हमने अंडरवर्ल्ड एंड माफिया को एक तरह का एक लुक, एक कैरेक्टर, एक लैंग्वेज दे दी थी, क्योंकि आपका कैरेक्टर इफ
No, you mentioned the films.
सर 80s and 90s
No,
में से
just mention the films. If the films in the 80s which you felt were, which had this kind of a,
सर हमेशा एक अंडरवर्ल्ड के साथ एक
अंडरवर्ल्ड की फिल्में कौन सी 80s में आई हैं? Was Parinda? Yeah.
Sir,
Yeah, Parinda. Yeah,
was
Parinda.
that.
Yeah, Parinda. And of course, that was became a kind of a cult film.
It is a cult film.
Cult
Sir, I'm
film.
saying
Yeah,
कि
80s and
हमने
90s.
negative characters को
90s
cartoon
was,
version रखा था.
90s was, yeah.
Yeah.
90s, no.
Satya was.
Not 90s, I think it was in 2000.
2000.
It was just the end of the 90s,
Yeah,
perhaps,
2000.
and the early
And then,
2000s.
then of course I've done quite a few interesting films. Besides,
What
yeah.
I mean to ask is, sir, कि क्या आपको भी stereotype, आपको तो कभी ऐसा नहीं लगा कि when you are getting into the negative space in the character of night manager, that you have to put it in a stereotypical way, or it can be as flamboyant? Because in trailer, frankly, I found you pretty flamboyant when you step onto the screen.
I don't think so. I can really. It'll be very, for me, I think nobody will cast me in a stereo kind of a role.
I don't think so.
I think they would be wasting me, I feel. So when they come to me, which, they know that and if it is also little less layered, I try to, speak to the director and writer and collaborate and make it more layered, so that it becomes much more interesting for me to sink my teeth into it. So that's what I've tried to do in all my films. From the time I started my career with Satyu, MS Satyu, I did Kahan Se Guzar Gaya, which was in the, I think, early 80s, I think, before Wo Saat Din. Again, I was playing a kind of a grey, starts with a positive, becomes grey, and towards the end the film ends with me being a total capitalist, doing things which are not right. So this is what Kahan Se Guzar Gaya in Satyu's film. And then I did Avargi, which was with Mahesh Bhatt, again underworld kind of a film where, and a gangster, which was done with Kangana and who else was there in Gangster? Mahesh Bhatt's film, which became very successful, and which your favorite director Basu directed.
It was Kangana, Shiny, and Imran.
Imran Hashmi.
Yeah, in that
Again, that was basically inspired by, I feel, that the storyline is almost the same, which was Avargi, where I play the right hand of the Don. And I really enjoyed doing that film. And people still remember that film, for quite a few scenes of that film. Then then of course I like to a certain extent, you have this kind of an image of doing all those underworld kind of films and the Mashal and Andar Bhar and Yudh, and then you do Parinda and all this kind of, and then slowly you build that kind of image of the rogue, to a certain extent, and then you do Welcome, which is a kind of a takeoff. If I didn't have that body of work, Nana Patekar and myself, Nana also has played the Anna and Parinda, and has done a lot of, roles which are like that. So they take that character, what they did with Drop Dinner, and analyze this.
Yeah.
So you have that image,
Right.
and then you give a slightly
Comedy.
kind of a lighter,
Lighter.
and it really worked.
Yeah.
And so I've loved, but you do it seriously.
You do it seriously.
Very, very seriously.
Right.
You do it very seriously, and it's
So
a
that
lot
works when you have that body of
body work. If you don't have that body work, it won't work.
Right. Because you knew De Niro for all that.
Correct. So that's why I feel Uday and Majnu Bhai worked, because of the body of work we have done.
Yes, sir.
So it's been interesting. Then of course, so I'm doing this, and which is in a different zone completely compared to what I've done in the past.
Yeah.
So it became more exciting for me because I cannot recollect or think of any character which is similar to what I've done in Night Manager Shelly. My appearance, my clothes, my look, the kind of person he is, arms dealer, the pitching.
The world.
Yeah, the world, yeah.
I just find it a little fascinating when the open shots come like Anil Kapoor. I'm like, yeah, that's going to be interesting. Because I honestly, as I said, I couldn't imagine him being that vindictive and sinister kind of person, and then he totally takes it off. And Shripita, when it comes to web, I don't think anyone can do a better introduction with you. You made in heaven kind of like probably the breakthrough of all the shows when everyone was trying to get through the grip of the web zone. And now with the Night Manager, in between there are some successful films. How are you maintaining the balance between both the worlds? Considering in web you are like, and you're coming back with season 2 for the same.
Thank you for your kind words. I think it's really unfair to take all credit for it and call it my show. It's a brilliant team that's behind it, a fantastic cast crew. I've been really fortunate that in the past couple of years, I've had opportunities come my way that have sort of added to my body of work in such a significant way, even in terms of, I think the projects I got to do in the recent past, they've just had, like, more people have watched it, so it makes me happy. I'm excited to be a part of this show. This is, I think, the most glamorous and like the coolest thing I've done. So I'm quite kicked.
It's all going to be the guns and glory with you in this one?
We'll find out.
We'll find out.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for it.